After Friday prayers, hundreds gathered at two street rallies here in the Gaza Strip. At this one, leaders of the Islamic Jihad faction told supporters that Thursday's motion at the UN General Assembly denouncing Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel was a partial victory.
The victory shows how much the international community hates US arrogance and injustice. It was important, but we should not be deceived. And other movements should continue the intifada, because the UN's decision has not undone the decision of Trump.
And so, for the third Friday in a row, protesters then gathered at the Israeli border, miles of wall and fence that surround Gaza. There are dozens of protesters gathered at this point, trying to get as close as they can to the border, to plant Palestinian flags and to throw stones. There's a watchtower with Israeli soldiers in just there and some military vehicles driving up and down the track along the border, firing some live rounds and volleys of tear gas. It just kept coming. But so did the demonstrators. And after years of failed peace processes, people here aren't so bothered about the diplomatic details of what happened at the UN this week.
The UN and Arab League, we don't care about them. We only care about Jerusalem. History will repeat itself. Jerusalem will be freed by the hands of the Palestinian youth. Those who you can see here at the border and in the West Bank. No more defeats. It is time for victory.
In the West Bank, it was a similar story. The biblical town of Bethlehem was one of the trouble spots, just days ahead of Christmas celebrations. Dozens were injured. And back in Gaza, Zakaria Al-Kafana was among those added to a growing number killed in the unrest. Coming here to demonstrate isn't safe. But people here are deeply angered by President Trump's announcement, and they say they won't stop. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera in Gaza.